Okay guys, so Dragon Ball Sparking Zero breaks records with 3 million units sold in its first 24 hours. Man, this is great news for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball as a whole, because man, shout out to GameRanks for the article. And 3 million units sold, man. I knew there was hype behind this game, and then when we got the first Steam numbers and they were over 100,000 people playing, it was awesome to see, but I never expected to sold this much in only the first 24 hours. Yeah, a week after its release, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has achieved some record-breaking sales. Let's see what they say here. As shared on Twitter by Genki GPN, Bandai Namco revealed in a press release that Dragon Ball Sparking Zero sold 3 million units worldwide in its first 24 hours after it released last of October the 7th. This makes it the fast-selling Dragon Ball game ever made in history of the franchise. It also puts it in the upper echelons of the fighting game genre in particular. Man, this is awesome, man. Awesome. So let's interrogate the borders of this achievement. Street Fighter 6 released in June and sold 1 million units 5 days after launch. As of September, it has sold over 4 million. Man, just think about it. Street Fighter 6 in 1 year, a little more than 1 year, sold 4 million. Sparking Zero did 3 million in the first 24 hours. Man, this is such... I did not expect it to sell this good, man. I really didn't. Tekken 8 reportedly doubled Street Fighter 6 launch numbers in the UK when it launched this January. As of February, it has sold 2 million copies in its first month. Mortal Kombat 1 was not as successful for NetherRealm, but the game just before it, Mortal Kombat 11, was a franchise highlight, selling 15 million copies 3 years after launch, and made it the best-selling game in the franchise. In both these cases, Bandai and Warner Bros. Games chose not to share the actual sales with the public. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate released and it sold 5 million copies. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 34 million. Man, this is very good for Dragon Ball as a whole. It shows that the franchise and still has still has pull and still. Man, we can also see that with Daima, because the first episode aired also last Friday and it was #1 almost everywhere, and everyone was talking about it and how good it was. For me, I didn't think it was that good, but it doesn't matter. Dragon Ball is back and that's what it matters. And then I decided, okay, let me see the best-selling anime video games to see where the 3 million units sold put this. So at first we have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm that sold 12 million copies worldwide. But man, the Ninja Storm series was also big as hell. Such great games. Never saw the anime, but I played the games and the games are very good. And second, we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 with 10 million units sold. Man, also. And Fighters with also 10 million units. Persona 5, okay. Persona 5, it's not an anime game per se. It is an anime game, but it's not a game from an anime, if that is making any sense. That's because I think because of that it doesn't really deserve to be here, but 7.2 million copies, very good numbers. And I played the game and the game is cool and I enjoyed it very much. Then we have Kakarot at 4.5 million copies. The first Xenoverse are 3,100,000 units sold. Ninja Storm 3 with 3 million, Demon Slayer with 3 million, Ninja Storm with 2 millions, Ninja Storm 2, and then Ninja Storm 1 also 2 million. This game I don't know. Shenlong no Nazo. This must be probably just from Japan. Then One Piece and One Piece. But video game series, the Ninja Storm and the Xenoverse. I don't know if there are numbers for the original Budokai Tenkaichi games, but I think I saw that the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was I think it was over 3 million units sold. So I think this is very good for Sparking Zero. I think it's in a good pace to be one of the best, if not the best selling anime game ever, because if in 24 hours it has the millions, then man, until next year it probably will reach probably the 10 damn words. It will probably reach 10 million until next year, man. The game, and if you haven't tried it, man, it's such a great game. If you are a Dragon Ball fan, this is the dream game for any Dragon Ball fan. And well, let's hope the good news for Sparking Zero continue. I think they did an awesome job. The game deserves every thank. In a way, I hope he wins at least 1 or 2 awards at the Game Awards at the end of the year, but we will see about that. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.